Yo, man.
Yo.
Open up, man.
Yo, what you want, man?
My girl just caught me.
What's going on, everybody?
Catch you?
I don't know how I let this happen.
With who?
The girl next door, you know?
Man.
I don't know what to do.
Say it wasn't you.
Test. What's going on, everybody? Y'all know what it is right now. So I'm twisting the game crypto.
Creole in the house.
Go ahead and hit that thumbs up when you drop in. We'll get started here in a little bit.
Yes. And I am live for the Crypto Lounge on Fridays. Happy to be here. Yes. Ish in the chat. Yes, Shaggy. All day. And we're just going to get settled in here.
Audio is good, right, everybody? We're good on audio? Let us know.
Black Frame Productions in the chat. What's up? Soup in the building.
What's up?
I had tried to keep her from she was
Cool.
Why should she believe me when
What's good with you, man? You get back home safe? Johnny Reed in the chat. What's up, man? Thanks, guys. No, thank you for tuning in. We got a good show for you tonight.
We got a good one. And really, this show is all about you all tonight. This is going to be an AMA. Bring questions. Shill your coins, shill your NFTs, right? This is the time for that. So
and we're gonna grade them, right? We're gonna go through it, tell you what we think about it. You know, it's, as always, do your own research, and this is not financial advice, but it's all hands on deck right now, right? Q4, rounding out this 4-year cycle into the bull run, so we have to keep our eyes on our bags right now and make intelligent decisions.
Yeah, facts. What's going on, Ripple Rick?
Ripple Rick says, hey y'all, what's up, Ripple Rick? Good to see you in the chat again.
So y'all, what about Bitcoin sliding into that 60K this morning? Ooh. That was real nice. Like, I think we hit, let me go to CoinMarketCap. Yeah, so we hit, I think, a high of, 62 something today?
Yeah, we touched 62,000 US dollars. We're at 61.5 right now. I got the Binance chart up on my laptop. This is going to be the common theme, right? This is pumping. The price of Bitcoin is pumping right now on the backs of the rumors of the upcoming Bitcoin ETF, the pure ETF.
And with Bitcoin, you buy the rumor and you buy the news with Bitcoin,
Right.
just so you know.
Right.
Bitcoin is really the only exception to buy the rumor, sell the news. You buy the rumor and buy the news with Bitcoin, just so we're all clear on
Amen.
that.
Amen. Because you got to stack those sats. There's only 21 million Bitcoin. Each Bitcoin can be divided into 100 million pieces. Have to stack the sats. We are on the war path of stacking all the stats right now.
Absolutely.
All right, going back to the chat, Black Frame Production says, yep, back on the grind. I hear that. Oh, cool. We used to stay on the grind all the time.
Yeah.
All right, Ripple Rick says, thank you for putting me on a coup.
Facts. We're going to talk about a coup, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Big things in store for a coup. Of course, if you're subscribed, you got a notification yesterday of a release video of me talking about the coup roadmap. So if any of you all are not familiar with the coup project, get familiar with Micah Johnson. As I say, do your research,
Yes.
Look at his body of work, where he's been, where he's going, look at the community, go into the Discord. I just absolutely love this project and the community.
Yeah.
And like I was saying in that roadmap video, the Aku Discord, it's just a different level type of conversation happening in there, right? It's not no pumping this, it's not that kind of talk. It's real visions being explored, real game changing stuff.
Yes,
so we're
yes.
going to talk more about it here in a little bit.
Yes, for sure. Back to the chat here. Henry Spicer. That's a new name. He says, here for the Shill coin discussion. Thank you for doing this. No, thank you for joining. That's what we're here for. And we don't know it all.
We don't.
We don't, but we have been successful in the cryptocurrency space, and we just want to provide some of our opinions and thought about how we view different projects and how we decide on what to invest in. Not financial advice. Do your own research.
Facts. And if anyone in this space claims to know everything, they are lying to you.
It's too much going on. It's way too much going on. I can barely
There's no
keep up
way.
with the coins that I have in my portfolio right now. So that's why we like to only focus on a couple of projects. Base chain layer solutions. That's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin will always be king. Polkadot, Cardano, NFTs in the metaverse. But we're here to learn too. We're gonna let a couple more people trickle in, and I'm gonna watch the chat like a hawk. So if you have any questions, comments, or want us to look up any project or coin,
Yeah, go ahead.
Drop
and
it in
get
the
those-
chat.
Yeah, go ahead and get those ready. Any questions at all? No question is too simple or too hard. Like, let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. And in Creole, also, how about you check that Uber Eats while you at
let
it?
me do
Where
that.
those drinks at?
Y'all, look, we ordered Uber Eats about 2 hours ago. An hour in, I realized I did not click the place order button. So we had to start all that over. But we have some drinks on the way. Let me know what you're sipping on in the chat as well.
Yeah.
Okay, they're wrapping up the order now.
What? Just now?
It's Friday.
Man. Oh, we got drinks, not entrees. Okay. So we'll start here, I guess maybe in a couple minutes. So y'all, how many of y'all in the chat have been in Decentraland yet? How many of y'all have gone on Decentraland, gone to those different locations. So, for example, what was that? Last weekend, I went to the Sotheby's Decentraland location, Sugar Club. I finally checked them out in Decentraland, and I looked at some other NFT art galleries in Decentraland. Don't sleep on this stuff, y'all.
It's here,
It's
right?
here.
The metaverse is here, and if you're not too familiar with the Decentraland project, it is a metaverse and avatar marketplace on top of the Ethereum network. And it's gaining popularity. I remember when it first came out, I bought a lot of that mana token. It didn't pan out too well in the last bull cycle. Ended up selling it for Cardano, so that was a wise choice. But I'm taking a second look at Decentraland now.
Yeah, and let me say this about the mana token and also the Rari token. All this stuff I was looking at back in like the summer of 2020 and I was looking into, you know, building a position. And y'all, like those coins, you know, definitely, those tokens definitely blew up. And I kind of look back on that moment like I should have just followed my gut and gotten a position in those tokens. But we're also going to talk a little bit about some, again, in the spirit of shilling tokens and coins, right? We're going to talk about some projects that I've been looking at, and I think I'm just going to, you know, get a bag because there's been some content creators in the space to talk about, you know, what they think is going to blow up. Is it going to be DeFi? Is it going to be NFTs, metaverse, whatever? And I'm a firm believer right now that we're going to see the most hype in the NFT and metaverse category.
Yes.
During the mania phase. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in a second.
Okay, and I'm gonna go to the chat. Henry Spicer says, I need to learn about NFTs. It's still confusing me. Just getting into the crypto space this year. Well, first I want to say congratulations for being this early in the crypto space. Right now, Henry, less than 2% of the world's population uses cryptocurrency, right? And we know for a fact where the blockchain technology is going, all right? Now, you do need to learn about NFTs, right? NFTs are definitely going to change the landscape of not just the financial industry, but entertainment, music, art, sports, right? So, and I'm just gonna kind of do a little overview about this. We're just having a conversation, but NFTs is non-fungible token. Now, what is a fungible token? A fungible token is anything that can be interchanged one for one. So, for example, you think of a dollar bill. Every $10 bill has the same value. It's fungible. My $10 bill has the same value as your $10 bill. Now, a non-fungible token or a non-fungible asset means my $10 bill has its own properties, its own history compared to your $10 bill. So that means my $10 bill may be worth more. So when you take that aspect and digitize any object, and right now we're at the art scene for NFTs, that's the first use case. My art piece is different from any other art piece in the digital world, right? And that NFT token proves that. It's the history of that art piece. So really, with all this artwork, the artwork isn't the value, right? The non-fungible
It can be, though.
Yeah, it can be. Okay.
For the right artists,
right.
for blue chip artists, yeah, it can be.
But when you're trading and buying art in the digital world, the value comes from having ownership over that non-fungible token. But go listen to our past videos. Michelle takes deep dives into NFTs, why it's going to change the landscape. You know, in the future, your identity is going to be an NFT, right? The title to your house is going to be an NFT. When you go to a sports game, your ticket is going to be an NFT. Everything of value here in the coming future is going to be represented in the digital world as an NFT. I think I kind of rambled a little bit there. But back to the chat here. Johnny Reed says, what do you guys think of RMRK on Kusama's statement?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull that up.
Yeah, and I have it up here as well.
Okay. And I'll be honest, Johnny, I have been following the Polkadot ecosystem I've been kind of paying attention to Kusama crowd loans, but I went long on Polkadot Network. But we're gonna pull this token up and let's talk about it.
So, to be honest with you, I've, been on the website, right? I remember looking at, I can't remember what it was when it first launched. They were selling some sort of Genesis collection on here. It looks like, just looking at their announcements, it looks like selling and buying is temporarily suspended right now. Something to do with Kusama's recent runtime update. So, long story short, I don't think I have an answer for you, to be perfectly frank. When I was looking at, let's see what's in the helpful links. Let's pull it up.
Yeah, and I've got the coin metrics pulled up right now. Market cap 91 million. That's good. Right now, leading into this bull run, I'm only focused on tokens that are less than 100 million because I want that 10, 100, 1000x by December. Again, not financial advice. Another thing that makes me happy to see is the total supply matches the max supply, and that's 10 million tokens or coins. That's good, right? Anything below 21 million makes me happy as far as a max supply. So just initially looking at this, I'm liking the tokenomics. Now, I would like to read over the white paper. I want to see how the token was distributed, how much is going towards marketing, how much is going towards the founding partners in the team there. But again, I think the story moving forward, it's going to be a shift between Kusama ecosystem to Polkadot ecosystem. So the question is how is this project going to fare well? Are they going to go towards a Polkadot parachain slot auction?
And I will say this. So they have the token here. One of my strategies, tokens that I'm looking at right now, as far as investing in, are NFT platforms, right? And Metaverse, and of course people have been talking about gaming and stuff like that, but I'm trying to stick to what I know and spend a lot of time with. So I think we will see the entire NFT market really hit a boom as mainstream is, again, once we go into this mania phase of the bull run. So platforms like platforms like this, like Rarible, Decentraland, these tokens, I think we're gonna see a rally in as we move further into the mania phase.
Yeah, and actually, I'm reading a little bit more into this project. I'm liking what I'm seeing initially. Again, I'd have to take a deep dive into the white paper, but they're working on a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. That's always a green flag for me. Max supply, no inflation. The token is deflationary. That's a green flag. And we know the NFT marketplace is just getting revved up, right? People do think it's a bubble, but there's so many use cases for NFTs. We're nowhere near scratching the surface right now. Okay.
So let's go back and look at let's see where we're at across the market real quick. So Bitcoin, we're at 61.2. It's Ethereum 3.8. Binance Coin 47.4, $474. XRP 114. Where's Cardano? 222. Cardano had a nice little recovery over the past 48 hours. Solana 160, Polkadot 43. Polkadot has had a nice rally this week.
Yeah.
Again, over that parachain news, most likely. Okay, so market is looking good right now.
Healthy, right?
Very healthy.
$2.6 trillion in the entire market cap, cryptocurrency. That's nothing to bat your eye at, and we're just getting revved up. I'm telling you, We're going to see some face melting gains here within the next 90 days.
And so if you're tuning in right now, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. What else?
And shill us some more coins. We'll look them up right now.
And NFTs.
Yeah. And I will be coming live again tomorrow. I want to talk about the Stacks network. It is a second layer solution built on top of Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin NFTs are here. Definitely.
Yes, definitely here. I kind of went briefly over Stacks and Bitcoin NFTs in last week's live, if you want a quick rundown of it. But yeah, Stacks is definitely not something to sleep on. Let's say that.
Okay. Ripple Rick in the chat. Let's look this up right now, because no, I have not, Ripple Rick. Ripple Rick says, did you ever look into OMI? No, I did not. No. Let's do that right now, Ripple Rick. Okay. You want to pull that up?
Yeah, I remember the hype over, what did people say? ECOMI? I remember the hype over this. Was that over summer, maybe? I never really looked into it, y'all. So I don't know much about it.
Okay, and again, Ripple Rick, this is not financial advice. I don't know anything about this project, but I'm just going to let you know what I think just looking at the tokenomics here. And I'll try to pull the white paper up while Michelle continues to talk.
Right. And again, VeVe, I've heard so much about VeVe.
Oh, is this the VeVe partnership?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, we've heard quite a bit about VeVe.
And we may bring some people on that know a lot more about this than we do, that we've been talking to. But initially, market cap 1.5 billion. For me right now, that's a large market cap. But again, if you have a long-term view, this still may not mean anything right now. Because if you think about it, what I'm doing, I'm putting my money into coins that I think will 10x by December, at least, right? Now, will ECOMI reach a $10 billion market cap, which would place it close to the top 10? I don't know, right? I don't know. Total supply here is 75 billion tokens. That's a lot for me. But again, the price of each token is less than 1 cent. So you have to take that in consideration. I'm going to pull up the white paper. Oh yeah, this is the project on GoChain. I do see a lot of growth in the coming future for the GoChain ecosystem. But again, I'm not too familiar with it, but I'm going to pull the white paper up and just take a look. Do you have it pulled up over there?
What?
ECOMI?
Yeah.
Ripple Rick says the hype is real. I believe it. If they got a partnership with VeVe, there's going to be a lot of room for growth for sure. Will there be $10 billion to flow into this token by December? I'm not for sure. I don't know enough yet. Multiple ways to burn the token. Okay. Burning token, that's good for the economics of the token and the price. 17 billion are burned so far. Okay. Did not know that. Secure wallet. Do they have any other partnerships other than VeVe? Ripple Rick, let me know. Let me look at the I'm gonna look at the team right quick.
Where'd you get that platinum chain with them diamonds in it? Where'd you get that magic Benz with them windows tinted? Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove.
All right, Ripple Rick, I am scrolling through the website right now. I am impressed so far. Okay, it is based in Singapore. Singapore is crypto friendly. That's good. Let's take a look at the team. How active is the community, Ripple Rick? Do you follow the Telegram? or the Discord. Do they have a Discord? Okay, they've been around since 2018. Okay, I'm going to go to boards and advisors. I just want to take a peek at their key team members here. I've pulled up the website over here, or the white paper.
It's interesting. They have something about augmented reality in the white paper. ECOMI Collect allows users to bring their ECOMI digital collectibles out of the phone and project them into the real world when viewed through the ECOMI Collect mobile app. It's interesting.
I am liking the tokenomics right now, Ripple Rick. I'm looking at the ICO funds distribution. 55% went to licensing acquisition. 15% went to marketing expenses. 22% to product development. So this is why a wise use of the funds. Token structure here, the ICO, the public and private sale, only received 20%. In-app purchases 40%, long-term initiative 40%. So that's a good stack up there. I'm liking their long-term initiative funding allocation, because it's all about business development and also supporting the community.
Okay.
12-month cliff. Okay, so I like this project so far. I will look more into it. Look, 15 brands already secured. CEO, founder.
Okay, yeah, Ripple says VeVe is the platform, OMI is the token it runs on. Okay, right.
Now that makes sense. Okay, the team has a lot of experience, successful startups here. The founder, CEO, he founded Games Are Us, okay, at the age of 17. That's impressive.
Okay, and so they implement token burns as well. Yeah, because, I mean, honestly, I was looking at that max supply of 750 billion. So yeah, that token burn.
Yeah, a lot of room
nice
for growth here.
That. Okay, let's move forward. So I'm going to talk a little bit about. So I'm going to show y'all some NFTs right now. So if you're just popping in, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Y'all are killing the thumbs up button. Thank you very much. Join the Discord. So Micah Johnson. Can you lower the music a little bit for me? Micah Johnson has recently partnered with Visa, right? Visa partners with artist Micah Johnson to support the creator economy. So huge news right now. I'm going to read a little bit of this. For Micah Johnson, NFTs served as a springboard. When Micah retired from professional baseball in 2018, making a living off his art seemed a remote possibility. Micah began learning about crypto and NFTs in 2019, at the time a fringe concept. His first NFT sale in 2020, an experiment, marked a major turning point in his career, a way to gain access to an audience outside of the traditional art world. As Micah puts it, NFTs unlocked an opportunity for me to build a community of people interested in supporting my work in a way that goes way beyond simply liking or sharing. With guidance from early crypto community, I've been able to build a small business around my crypto native character, a coup that can grow into a global media company rooted in driving value back to the same community that evangelized my work. So yes, huge stuff going on here.
Massive.
Today, Micah has a community of thousands of supporters who collect his work and share the vision at the heart of his work, transcending limits placed by socioeconomic status, race, and gender, and encouraging children to dream without restraint. Okay, so what exactly is this partnership? Okay, so supporting entrepreneurs in the creator economy. We're excited about the future of NFT commerce and what this technology can offer to small and micro business owners in the creator economy. That's why we're partnering with Micah to build a program designed to help creators understand this technology and how to harness public blockchains for producing and selling digital goods. Following an open application process, we will select a group of creators to serve as our inaugural class. So what is this saying, y'all? Visa is on board with this blockchain stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They better be, right?
They're on board with the technology. We'll be sponsoring this small group and providing consultative. I was like, what?
Well, you haven't even started drinking yet.
Services to navigate the world of both crypto and traditional payment infrastructure. We'll also look to foster meaningful relationships between creators and Visa's network of payment partners who can help creators reach new audiences and grow their businesses. Micah will be a key collaborator as we build out the program, ensuring that it provides meaningful value to the next generation of creators. I'm excited about the opportunity to work alongside and learn from a trusted brand like Visa, says Micah. Working together, we want to arm creators with the resources they need to stay at the forefront of this revolution. So why is this so important, you ask? And really, we could kind of go down a rabbit hole on this, y'all. But if we go over here to... So first, what is a creator economy, right? So here it is defined. What is the creator economy? It's defined as the class of businesses built by over 50 million independent content creators, curators, and community builders, including social media influencers, bloggers, and videographers, plus the software and finance tools designed to help them with growth and monetization.
Wow.
Interesting stuff here, y'all.
Wow. The industry is about to get flipped on its head.
Yeah. The three top trends in the creator economy are creators moving their top fans off of social networks and onto their own websites, apps, and monetization tools. Creators becoming founders, building out teams and assembling tools to help them start businesses while focusing on their art. And lastly, creators gaining power in the media ecosystem as fans seek to connect with individual personalities rather than faceless publishers. Big stuff going on right here. And what is interesting about this conversation is we kind of go back into that conversation of community economies. In the Discord, I had a little chat with one of the members about social tokens, right? That's something that we can't sleep on, right? Social tokens are just another avenue for creators to monetize themselves and their products and their services, right? Where was that in the Discord? Was that in NFT? Maybe it was in Metaverse.
And speaking of that, how this technology, and everyone listening here understands this, right? It's going to completely change not only how these creators get paid, but also how these creators market and also communicate with their community. And it's going to take the power out of the corporations for sure. And while you bring that up, I'll kind of tell a little story here. I was actually in LAX airport not too long ago, and I ended up having a conversation with this lady. Had no idea who she was, but we ended up started talking about cryptocurrency and NFTs. Come to find out, she is a producer and writer for the what's Oprah's television show or television network? OWN. Yes. And she was trying to wrap her head around the significance of NFTs. And I just kind of explained it to her. How do you know how many times that your TV show gets someone watches it, right? with blockchain technology and NFTs, you can upload your creative work to the blockchain, and every time a consumer or a client interacts with that, you know exactly how long they watched it, and you'll get paid based on that. So that kind of really opened up her mind to the powers of this technology, is because you can track all of your creations and monetize that,
right,
without a middleman, right?
Right. And so, yeah, don't sleep on these social tokens. I really haven't done a deep dive into this. So Umar in the Discord brought up Rally.io, and if anyone was into social tokens. So I found out about Rally.io through the artist Jen Stark, right? She has a Stark token on Rally. So again, interesting stuff. And Rally, I believe, has a token as well where you can like stake the creator token and you like get Rally in return, something like that, if I remember correctly. So yeah, definitely stuff not to sleep on here. These creator economies, these community economies, these social tokens I don't see a lot of people talking about that right now, but I think it's definitely something we shouldn't sleep on for sure. And let me say this real quick. In this article, kids would rather be a YouTube star than an astronaut, according to a recent survey.
And this is true. You know, we talk about the economy right now, and I work for a corporation. We cannot hire anyone, right? So many no-call, no-shows for interviews. People are finding alternative ways to monetize their time and efforts. So the economy is going to look very different, you know, in our children's age, and even 5 to 10 years from now.
Right. And, you know, kind of going to that Jack Mahler video that you were playing earlier, you know, we all know that Twitter integrated Bitcoin payments, right? Or you can tip in Bitcoin on Twitter. I mean, you don't think YouTube is having those conversations right now?
Oh, yeah.
You don't think Instagram is having those conversations right now? All of these platforms are about to get on board because guess what? The creators want it, right? The creators are wondering, how can I capitalize on the NFT hype right now? Twitch, TikTok doing an NFT drop. I don't know if that's already happened or what, but that was big news. It's on the way. So again, y'all, it's gonna get crazy when these big platforms start integrating Bitcoin payments or tips, or you can NFT your video. I mean, who knows what they're gonna come up with.
And we're not even talking about the fractionalization of NFTs. You know,
yeah,
you can break your video down into 1 million pieces and sell each piece for $1. But while we're on this subject, it reminded me of an article, and I have it pulled up over here. Catherine Hahn, she's a general partner at the crypto fund of Andreessen Horowitz. This past week, she said, she was talking about NFTs and digital platforms. She said, quote, "Those are digital goods that you don't really own," said Hahn, who raised a third crypto fund worth $2.2 billion in June. She says the platform owns it. You do not own it.
Right.
When you're finished with it, you can't go trade it.
Right.
You can't go sell it. You're locked into the big tech platform. So NFTs are going to completely separate the creator's content from these big tech platforms' ownership.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see how Google, YouTube, all these other platforms try to keep power over this content while also giving power away to the creator. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Right.
Okay.
Let's move on. So I wanted to go over again shilling URQA to everyone. So Chapter 5 URQA is releasing on Nifty Gateway this Sunday at 2 p.m. EST. So Micah says here, Chapter 5 may be my favorite chapter yet. A major key about URQA dreams is revealed while also showcasing the expansive universe that is being built. And again, I really encourage y'all to go and watch the URQA roadmap. When we talk about roadmaps, like that's
That's the first thing I look at before I get an NFT is show me the roadmap.
But see, and again, true, it's good to look at that stuff, but at the same time, especially with projects like this, you almost had to believe in the vision and the message before the roadmap even existed in the first place, right? And so again, that's why it's important to do your research on these people behind these projects. I was looking at Micah's story. I felt something, I felt a connection with the message.
Right.
I think I lost my train of thought there.
That's all right. While you're thinking of it, let me go back to the chat. It's starting to heat up. Crawford says, Raul Paul explains social tokens really well. Okay, I might have to go find that. If you come across that video again, Crawford, put it in the NFT category in the Discord. Johnny Reed says, I think Lukso will play a major role in bringing NFTs to the next phase in mainstream adoption with universal profiles. It's the project from the same creator as the ERC20 standard. Fabian. Yes, Michelle is super bullish on Lukso.
Very bullish on Lukso. So let's talk about Lukso real quickly. So bullish on Lukso. Been listening a lot to the founders. I'm honestly impressed with the connections that they have right now in the luxury fashion industry. One of the founders is supposed to, I think, has a presentation at like a Vogue Tech Summit or like some sort of Vogue Tech webinar, something like that, right? So I'm really digging the partnerships that they've had. The Karl Lagerfeld, right? I mean, they have to have connections to be able to pull this stuff off, right?
Right.
So that's been really impressive to me. This idea that maybe they'll kind of be the go-to for the luxury fashion industry, or one of the go-to platforms and blockchains for.
It's going to be major.
Yeah, it's going to be major. And on this note, again, I'm really into these infrastructures, these platforms like Lukso. Also, Portion is another marketplace that I've recently come across.
What was that ticker for Portion?
Portion is PRT, I believe.
Yep, PRT.
So if we go here, and they're trying to do something similar to Lukso. I think Lukso is a bit more ahead as far as who they've been able to collab with, but you know, they have a similar, let me go here. Yeah, kind of this whole app thing where you can, verify physical goods and digital collections and stuff like that. And it's a marketplace, and they have fashion NFTs on here and art. And speaking of which,
I'll be honest, I was kind of skeptical at first of Lukso, Portion, all of this digital wearables and digital fashion, but like Michelle said, you can't have a metaverse without digital things to wear, right?
Right. That your avatar has to wear something, right? And like I've said before, you can say all you want, you'll just get whatever free clothing your avatar can get. No, you're gonna want to pimp out your avatar. You're gonna want to have on your digital Adidas or your, and I thought this was really cool. This Bitcoin, hoodie. So again, what if you can wear this in the metaverse,
or even augmented reality?
Augmented reality as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't sleep on this stuff. Again, Portion is something I'm still looking at it. I need to do a little bit more research on it, but looking at the tokenomics as well, it seems promising, at least for a good pump, I'll say.
Yeah, and a very low market cap right now, right? Market cap is $2 million.
Yeah.
$2 million market cap. So
right.
Hella room for growth. And we those are the gems we look for. Anything below $100 million is probably not financial advice, He's going to 10, 100x by December. Okay, let me go back to the chat. I'm going to try to keep up here. Crawford says they have to get on board, either that or they will get MySpace. Yes, the best technology will always win. And you will get MySpace or Blockbustered if you shrug it off, right?
Facts.
Which we see a lot of people shrugging this information off, and I talk about that on Sundays with my Bitcoin Clown of the Week. But moving forward, Future Forward, that I think that's a new name. Thank you for joining us. He says, +1 for Lukso, an NFT ecosystem created in a way that corporations can understand. Yes, specifically dedicated to high fashion industry. And that's I'm so glad you said that, because a lot of times with especially in the crypto industry,
Right.
they're kind of anti-corporation, anti-government.
Right.
But we know the next phase of adoption is going to be corporations and governments onboarding tens of millions of people, right? So you have to think logically and not emotionally when you're looking at these coins and things to invest in. That's why we're so bullish on Polkadot. We think Polkadot is going to be the chain for corporations, because they can tailor their blockchain, use Substrate, and plug into the Polkadot ecosystem for security. Crawford says, I'll drop it. Yes, please drop that link in the Discord, Crawford. A man from day one. That looks like a new name. Thank you for joining. He says, what's your take on VeVe app with the comic books? Yep.
I'll say go to the Logic Sphere channel. He knows all about VeVe and comics. He's been on that.
Yes.
I don't know much. All I know is what I've, heard him talk about on his videos. Comics, not really my thing personally. I prefer a different category of NFTs. But if that's your thing, if you want to get into that, definitely go to the Logic Sphere YouTube channel. He's been on that.
Yes, and we did a brief overview of the OMI. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't think so.
I think
the OMI.
Yeah. OMI. I think
that token. Again, this is the first time I really looked at the white paper day one. But I like what I see. I like the token distribution, the team behind it, the leadership, a lot of experience there, solid leadership and key players in the team, and also the partnerships. So even though I don't hold the token per se, if you want to learn more about the drops and what's going on in real time, definitely go follow the Logic Sphere YouTube channel.
Yeah. And going back to, you said something here, about Lukso tailoring to the corporations in a way that they can understand. And really, I can't remember what video or what, I don't know if it was a podcast or something, but they were saying even the mission of having the average person be able to participate in this ecosystem,
right, and
it not be a hurdle or a pain to do, right? And that's something that they've talked about before. And if you go on the dematerialized, I'm actually going to participate in my first dematerialized drop on Monday. They have a drop with Rico Nasty and
Rico Nasty,
and a shoe company or a fashion company, something like that.
That's going to be wild,
right? But the whole thing is, on dematerialize, your grandmother, or your auntie could participate in this drop just with a debit card, right? So again, it's going to be those types of platforms that are taking that extra step to make sure that anybody can press a button and buy an NFT. They may not even know they're buying an NFT, right? But that's where this technology and these platforms need to go.
Definitely.
Because let me tell you, I've recently gotten back on OpenSea, and I'm just like, it's a lot, y'all, even for me, right? It's a lot to connect your wallet. Connect your wallet, make sure your Ethereum is there, looking at the gas fees, this, that, and the other. It's a lot for the average person, especially someone who's a beginner, to come in and figure this stuff out.
And that's why we're so early to all of this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the user interfaces aren't even where it needs to be for mass adoption. But we're going to continue to see more and more adoption here. Let me go back to the chat. I'm almost caught up here, Michelle, and then we'll move on. Johnny Reed says you need to check out I don't even know how to pronounce that, but UREEQA. Haven't heard of that. That is the URQA.
UREEQA? Is that how that's pronounced?
Oh, okay, UREEQA.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Legal ownership of NFTs. Okay, let me. You want me to pull that up? Let me pull that up right quick.
Yeah, I can pull it up too.
And while we're pulling that up, Johnny Reed, let me go to the next comment here. Future Forward says, is it not worth waiting for the bear market to get into these NFT brands to see what projects continue to produce while the hype is low? Future Forward, Michelle and I have discussions about this every day.
We do.
And I think where we left off is, we don't know if the bear market is actually going to happen this time. We could possibly be in a prolonged super cycle, and I've talked about this in past videos. You know, this is the dice we have to roll. And, you know, some other people theorize if the bear market does come, a lot of people may move their profits into NFTs. Because you have to think NFTs are totally different from the token market, right? You have to think of NFTs as collectibles. If the bear market comes, will people actually sell their collectibles, or will they just sell their tokens and coins? This is all things we have to think about, right? We don't know what's going to happen. I think we'll have more of an idea of what's going to happen in the future once November and December, moving into January, rolls along. But I personally think that the bear markets that we've experienced the past two halvenings is not going to play out like that this time. We have institutional money piling in, and once institutional money piles into Bitcoin, they're not going to be selling, right? Institutional money is going to be holding for the next 2, 3, 4 decades. Retail will sell definitely, but we'll have to see how this plays out. But there's a lot of projects that I haven't jumped into yet, because I don't know how it's going to hold up in the bear market. So when I'm looking at NFTs, I'm buying NFTs that personally I don't flip. I have NFTs that I'm going to pass down to my children. That's how I'm rolling with the NFT market right now. Michelle does flip NFTs. She may have a different viewpoint. But let me pull this UREEQA token up. I hope that answered you.
Yeah, and just one more point, my perspective on, you know, should you wait for the bear market or should you go ahead and get in? So, y'all, we have not... I wish I should have brought up this bear market cycle, right? We haven't seen anything yet, right? And so, I know, because especially with Lukso, it's at a $25 price point, $25 price point. We could have bought it at $1, right? And who's to say in the bear market it still might go down to $5 or whatever. But the room for gains on Lukso is still there. Like, there's so much room across the entire space that we could still see a 10x, a 15, a 20x on a lot of these projects, right? Even though they've had a really good run up. So my whole thing is like, and again to Creole's point, is we also have to consider, yes, history says that we will go into a bear market. Is it possible? 100%. But again, there's that talk that we may not see as big of a correction or as big of a dump as we saw in 2018. We don't know. But I think that we can still see massive gains even off these tokens and these coins that have already had incredible run-ups. And, you know, if you want to sell, if I decide to sell my Lukso, you know, when mania is hitting, then I may sell it. If not, I may keep it. And if we go into a bear market, cool. You know, I believe in the project anyway. So... yeah, I think to each their own on that one.
And I've got UREEQA pulled up over here. Again, I don't know anything about this project. I'm just letting you know my opinions, just reading it for the first time here. So got it pulled up on CoinGecko. Is priced at 33 cents right now. Market cap of 13 million. I like that. Again, anything under 100 million right now is going to have their pump. Max supply 100 million coins. I'm okay with that. Now, one thing that kind of gives me not a red flag, but a yellow flag. Personally, right now for me, I'm not investing into any new ERC20 tokens. And I'll tell you why. Is because we don't know when Ethereum 2.0 is going to be released. And we don't know what the gas fees are going to look like in December, right? It may cost us $1,000 to make a transaction with an Ethereum ERC20 token. So that kind of gives me pause, but I'm pulling up the website now. They do have some patent pending technology coming. So again, this is just my opinion. Anytime a project says they have patent pending technology, that kind of puts me off, because the whole ethos of cryptocurrency is that it needs to be open sourced and free for everybody to copy and tweak. But, every project has its own lane. Security, peace of mind. It looks like this token is going to verify ownership, authorship, and originality for creators. Okay, I think there is a market for that, but are they trying to solve a problem where there's really not a problem yet? I don't know.
And there's competitors in this space as far as copyright and authorship, all of that.
In 2017, there was a project that kind of had the same angle. What was it? Poet?
No, Poet was kind
of copyright thing.
Was it?
Where's Poet now?
Yeah, I lost some money on that project. I can't even talk about illiquid.
Again, it's not even listed anymore.
Yeah, I lost some money on that one.
Oh, here it is. But again, it's what, $13 million market cap. A 10x by December is very possible, right? So get your money. I don't know enough about it to jump in it right now. And again, like Michelle was saying, we're more focused on platforms, right? Okay.
Right. And
Michelle, the market cap for Poet right now is $447,000.
I'm surprised it's that much, to be honest. I have tokens that I can't even sell right now because, that's that. But and so what I mean by, and I think one thing that's good to do is really look at the landscape. What I would do if you're into UREEQA, I would try to find every other project trying to do the same thing, right? And compare and see who really. Now, if you just want to throw in a couple hundred, play the lotto real quick, make a 10x, cool. You know what I'm saying? But as far as really looking at it as a legitimate project to go in, that's where you have to start looking at competitors and really seeing who's going to take most of the clientele in the space. So, for example, one project that immediately I thought about is CXIP Labs that I've been following. I actually covered this a little bit in a previous live, maybe a couple months ago. But now they don't have a token or anything like that, but they're trying to do a similar thing, and they're working with well-known artists as well. Like I think Jen Stark, Futura, who else? Some big artist names that they're collaborating with, as far as, again, copyright law and ownership and embedding rights and NFTs and like all that kind of stuff. They're working on that. So look at CXIP Labs and do a search on what other projects may be trying to do the same thing.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back to the chat quick. I'm gonna keep up. Johnny Reed, I'm gonna grab a bag of PRT. I mean, it's got a good market cap right now.
Yeah.
Digital fashion is going to have its day in the coming months and year. So, again, not financial advice, but definitely something to look into. A man from day one says, thanks. No, thank you for the question. Thumbs up, he says. Crawford says, people are spoiled with Amazon now. They aren't trying to do more than just press buy. You're right, right? The world is getting, okay, the drinks are here. Thank God.
Yes. Ooh, that's
what
good.
What flavor is that?
I think
Orange?
One is margarita and one is rosé. A frosé. I think I got the frosé. This is good.
Okay, yes, Crawford, you are right. Technology is supposed to bring ease of use, and we're not seeing that right now with blockchain technology, but it's on its way. There's so many developers in the background working on these things, and it's going to happen very suddenly. Crawford says there is so much news coming out on major projects all the way till February. Yeah, Dot and Ada are just getting started. Yes, Crawford. Yes, you see what we see also. That's why I think it's going to be a prolonged bull run. It's what's different this cycle compared to the last two cycles is that we actually have use cases. We actually have completed projects. Right now we're talking about building on base layer solutions. We're talking about second and third layer solutions now. So there's going to be a lot more adoption and money flowing in for sure. Akeem says, "What's up, family? What's up, Akeem? Good to see your name again." Akeem says, "I'm deep down in the Cardano NFT rabbit hole." Oh, it's easy to go down that rabbit hole for sure. Are y'all interested in any project in the space? ? Oh, I'll let you go first, Michelle.
So I want to talk about some projects that I'm looking at right now. So here's my thing. I've figured out the category of NFTs that I like, and that is art NFTs, right? At least the foundation being art. Of course, a lot of these things are, art and fashion, I think is my niche inside of NFTs. So again, projects like Aku, it started off as an art NFT, right? Artifact, fashion, metaverse NFT, right? So my whole thing with Cardano, and I haven't given it as much time yet as I need to. I need to go back through and see what people are doing. But I'm tired of, I need more than a profile pic project, right? I need more. And so what I was seeing on Cardano, and again, not to say everything is like this, but what I was seeing on Cardano, I just, like on CNFT, I just wasn't impressed with, y'all. I got to keep it 100 with y'all. Nothing just really captivated me as far as the Cardano NFT projects that I was looking at about a month ago. So I need to revisit it. You know, some things like this project, if y'all can see on my screen, I don't know how to pronounce it, but a Niumski, right? That I thought that was interesting. Of course, I thought Cardano City was interesting. I still need to record that video over it. But other than that, I just haven't been excited.
And I'll kind of piggyback on top of that, Akeem. If you look at the entire NFT marketplace throughout all blockchains, I think Cardano is a little lagging in roadmap and development. And the reason I say this, I look at Ethereum, Solana, these other chains, it seems like they have more high quality, high skilled artists involved in those platforms that may have a longer duration and value. But right now, I hold what? I'm thinking of the Cardano NFTs I have. The one I'm most excited about is the Empower NFT.
Right.
I've done a video on that. If you hold this NFT, this project is building homes in Africa. You'll be able to get rental income once they build those homes. See, I'm looking for use cases like that. And also, I have some Cardano City, and I think it was one other Cardano NFT. But right now, Akeem, as far as NFTs, what I am 100% focused on right now is Bitcoin NFTs, because in my view, in the future, the NFTs that are going to have the most value are going to be those NFTs hashed on the Bitcoin blockchain, the most secure, the most valuable blockchain in all of the crypto universe. And I'm going to talk about that more tomorrow, about the Stacks art in the Stacks network. Okay, Akeem is replying, but before, go ahead.
Yeah, one other thing, Pavia.io. Thanks, Crawfish. I'm assuming that's Crawford, right? Thanks for sharing this. Creole and I were looking at this. Army of Spies did a good video on this. It's interesting. It's
still so early though.
It's so early, and we said the same thing with Cardano City, and you know, it's really early, but I think it's interesting. That's
And
all I
what,
can say.
What kind of worries me about Cardano NFTs right now is that you can't find a lot about the team, right? Who do we really know who's behind Cardano City?
No, not even
Do
Pavia.
we really know who's?
No.
I don't think it didn't have anything about the team whatsoever. So I mean, you could buy these NFTs, somebody could get hit by a bus, and we'll never know, right? Right? All right. Akeem says, "I know what you mean, Michelle. We are still very early, so early. Clay Nation was the only project that stood out to me. Oh, I hope you were able to grab one. But for more artsy projects, go look at Deep Vision, Unsigns, and what's that? Basics?
No, I was trying to make sure there was. This wasn't all that came, right?
That's-
You got some, right?
Hey, babe, they delivered gallons of that, right?
It should have been 224.
It wasn't
Really?
a gallon?
It was just 4 of those.
Four. Okay, 4. Okay, I was making sure
Okay.
you had one if you wanted
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
And there's
All
one
right.
there.
Okay, perfect.
I was about to.
I saw you. I was like, "Where's your drink at?"
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay, we'll look into those.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're gonna keep our eye on Pavia as well. I see they have a nice little roadmap here.
Yeah, I think what happened with Cardano is that when NFT capability was released, so many people just rushed to put out projects without really thinking about roadmaps and not a lot of thought put behind those projects. And I don't know everything, but from what I've seen.
Yeah, but again, I will say this. I know we love roadmaps, right? And we're wired as crypto enthusiasts, we are wired to look at roadmaps. But I will say NFTs can play by a different game, but you have to be super, super careful, right? Again, Aku didn't have a roadmap until
Oh my gosh.
until summer.
Michelle has been talking about a coup for so long, and I
But,
hate I didn't jump on board. You were right.
Right, I was right. Of course I was. What else? So again, NFTs, these things play by a different game. So I know we have a very analytical mind when it comes to crypto assets, but the NFT portion of that, kind of have to rewire your brain a little bit on that. And again, as I discussed in a previous live, some NFTs don't have to have utility, even though we love to talk about utility as crypto enthusiasts, right? So NFTs play by a little bit of a different game, but again, NFTs are significantly more risky as well.
But a significant upside too.
Right.
All right, going back to the chat, Harry Lime says, have you guys been able to check out Pavia? Yeah, we're talking about that now. Crawford, yeah, that's me. Pavia is interesting. Yes, it is interesting. Beautiful website, beautiful design, but who's the team behind it?
Right, and I will say this, I don't know if you just said this, Creole, but one thing that Creole and I often discuss is what blockchains are going to be successful where, right? So for example, like, is Cardano really gonna be the leader in metaverse? Or will there just be like a cool Cardano metaverse, right? Or will Cardano lead in RealFi and DeFi, right? So I think that's another thing as well. Like, this might turn out to be a really cool metaverse project, but in thinking about what blockchains are really going to lead in specific areas, that's something to consider as well.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of put the upcoming Polkadot metaverse above what Cardano is providing right now, because the metaverse is going to be multi-chain. It's going to be all about not connectivity, but what's the word I'm looking for? Interoperability. Yes, it's got to be. And I think Polkadot is going to be the chain for interoperability. All blockchains are going to want to plug into the Polkadot and Kusama relay chain because of easy communication throughout all blockchains.
Right. And on that note, Creole, one project that we've been paying very, very close attention to that is in the Polkadot Kusama ecosystem is BitCountry.
Yes.
And let me tell you, and again, that's why I'm saying, like, it's about finding those projects that are on a whole next level of thinking about how to pull this off, right? So BitCountry, they're talking about how can we bring everything together in this one metaverse? How can we get your everyday person to be able to build their metaverse with a social token, with NFTs, with X, Y, and Z,
wearables,
all within one space and then within one interface. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah, and I think that's why I didn't jump into Pavia, because right now I'm comparing all metaverses to Decentraland, who is arguably the #1 metaverse right now, and BitCountry. If you go and look at the bit.country website, look at the team, look at their roadmap, what they're planning, their Discord, their community, it's on a whole nother level than what I've seen what Cardano is able to provide right now.
Right. They're really trying to bring all the puzzle pieces together in one interface for user-generated metaverses. And so when I think of, influencers and music artists and this, that, and these creator economies, it makes sense that they would come to a platform where they can do everything in one place, right? We'll see.
I don't think we ordered enough liquor. Let me go ahead and place another order in. But back to the chat here. Crawford, the first release was a random draw. Draw drop is gone. Yeah, I missed that. They have a select and pay option coming Q1 and Q2 of 2022. Okay, Akeem, do y'all ever host Twitter Spaces? We are suspended on Twitter. So no.
While we're on it, let me tell y'all something about Twitter, and I hope Jack Dorsey hears this. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing, y'all. We are suspended on Twitter right now, and I have no idea why. We literally made 3 or 4 posts on our Twitter and somehow got suspended.
I think it was me. I was talking trash to CNBC. And I kind of posted something, and I posted a video along with it. That's what I'm assuming, because we only posted like 3 or 4 times.
You should have saved that for your personal account with your own personal credentials, because now Michelle URL is pretty much banned across Twitter. Luckily, though, and while we're on it, luckily I have my Twitter account from like 2011. Y'all go follow me on Twitter. Michelle_URL. I'm gonna be tweeting a lot more on here.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have this to fall back on, but I tried creating another Twitter account, and since the one that I guess they're tracking it through your number or email or whatever. Since that one was suspended, since I created another one, that one also got suspended, and I got an email saying that I'm banned from Twitter. So when I tell y'all I am tiptoeing around using my old account right now, I am tiptoeing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start posting more on here. F Twitter, F YouTube as well. Hopefully we won't get banned.
We'll
from
get there,
YouTube.
Akeem. We'll host a space. Crawford says, going back to the plots again, you can purchase the Pavia plots on CNFT. But the floor is already 4x more. Oh man, that happens in the NFT space. I'll tell you what, I was about to buy a pixelated Bitcoin bird 2 nights ago. I woke up and I was talking to Michelle about it. I'm like, am I crazy spending this much on a pixelated bird? And I'm like, let me sleep on it. I woke back up. That bird was 4 times more expensive than what it was the night before. So I went ahead and had to grab it. All right, Harry Lime says Coin Bureau did a deep dive on Coty today. Wasn't very positive. Have you guys seen it? Any thoughts? Don't sweat. Twitter is a poison in my opinion. I have not seen that Coin Bureau deep dive. Usually I do like Coin Bureau. That channel has really progressed the past 2-3 years. I don't agree with everything he says. I think he's a little bit more critical on Cardano projects than anything else. But at the same time, he's one of the very few, how can I say this? YouTube channels that don't shill just one particular project.
Wait, what channel?
Coin Bureau.
Oh, he's good.
So, no, we'll have to go look at that. I wonder, tell me, Harry, in the chat, what negative did he have to say about Cody?
Yeah, let us know.
They've had a lot of positive news lately.
Yeah. And I will say about the Twitter comment. Yeah, I never liked Twitter. That's why my last tweet was like in 2015. But what I notice is a lot of the NFT projects that I like, they do giveaways on Twitter. So I at least want to, participate and whatnot.
Twitter, yeah.
And a lot of the NFT OGs and really crypto people in general are on Twitter, so it's a good way to keep updated and interact with people. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my Twitter going again.
Oh, Johnny Reese says Dot is popping off. Let me take a look. Of course it is, Johnny. Of course, Dot is popping off. And I think it's gonna blow past its all-time highs very soon. Yeah, up 11% the past 24 hours to 45 hours right now. Beautiful. I mean, the whole entire market, Bitcoin is just really just acting an ass right now, showing out. And the rest of the market will follow.
Yeah. So the last thing that I'm gonna cover today, like I said, leave any questions, Shill coins, Shill NFTs in the chat, y'all. If y'all are buying NFTs right now, let me know what NFTs you're buying. I want to hear it. Now's the time. So I'm going to talk about a couple of NFT projects that I'm looking at right now. They haven't dropped, but I'm excited about them. Okay. Emoji Grillz. Okay. This is led and designed by Antoni Tudisco, who I've been following for a while now. I discovered him through the NFT space. He's done some pretty incredible collaborations. We're talking Adidas, Versace, Nike, and some other well-known names. He actually, if you go to his page and look at his other NFT work, he dabbles in fashion quite a bit, right? So beautiful work. And so he is releasing, and this is a collaborative drop, Emoji Grillz. And so this is going to be a collection of...
I saw that.
Yeah.
I see. The Emoji Grillz?
Yeah. So this is going to be a collection of 50 one-of-one Emoji Grillz. Super excited about this. Like, again, I'm about the art. I really connect with his art. It's kind of this like surrealistic, just, I don't even know. There's something about his art that I really connect with. He's a well-accomplished 3D and animation artist. And so if you go into the Discord, so they have a Discord, checking out the community. I think we're growing a really good community in that Discord. But I can't wait for this to drop.
Good. Going back to the chat here. Dr. Crypto, what's up? Bitcoin Bird profile pic, crypto Twitter changes. They changed your profile pic? Let me know what you mean by that. Harry Lime says, very centralized, one node runs it all, basically. What project are you talking about? Oh, Cody? Okay. I did not know that. They did announce some huge partnerships, so, but that does worry me. The future will be decentralized for sure, and the SEC is coming after every centralized project. But, it's not American, so maybe they can dodge that. Akeem says, I'm a Clay Nation maxi. Check out Ether Mobs too. Ether Mobs. Okay, we'll check that out. I almost got a Clay. There's so many NFTs. I almost got.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I almost got a CryptoPunk when it was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I called it all. I called it all. World of
you
Women.
Did. Boss Women or whatever
Women,
that.
World of Women.
You did. You just didn't act on it.
all of them. Clay Nation almost got a Clay Nation. I just didn't act because that's just not my lane right now. NFTs are not my lane.
Okay, I'm going to also talk real quickly about another project that I'm super excited about. So, yeah, check out Emoji Grillz. Let me know what you think. Jump in their Discord. Also, Game Disease. So, Game Disease, y'all. So, Frenetik Void, I may connect the dots with y'all at some point on this, but tell us an extended story on a piece that I had of Frenetik Void's. But Frenetik Void, you know, well-known name in the NFT space. His pieces sell high dollar. His pieces sell for. Milton Sanz, I have loved Milton Sanz' work. I've just been priced out. You know, he's just had some work that I just couldn't get myself to meet his price point. So anyway, Game Disease, they released this kind of Game Disease collection, this almost storyline. Even this first released on Nifty Gateway, so they have since decided to expand on it in a collection of 9,999 eccentric sickos, right? So this drop, I believe they announced, is going to be on the October 28th. And I think the price point, the starting point is 0.3 ETH.
That's
on
not too
these.
bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
You probably pay more in gas fees.
Facts. So again, me personally, their work really resonates with me. Again, absolutely love Milton Sanz' work. So being able to, and again, the work that they're making right now is like, I could see this turning into a game or turning into something more than just artworks and profile pics. Like the storyline, the art itself, I can see it being more than what it currently is right now if they so choose to, you know, build on this idea. So really looking forward to this drop. Again, join if you like what you're seeing right now, drop into their Discord and pay attention to when this happens.
For sure.
And I think the floor, again, they have high floor levels. Frenetik Void's work, again, selling high dollar. Milton Sanz has done great on selling his works as well. Not familiar with this cat over here, but yeah.
Well, I'm going to go to the chat right quick. Crawford says, Cody isn't decentralized yet, but it is supposed to move to that direction. You have to have 25,000 to stake now, so it's hurting that. That makes sense. Thank you for that, Crawford. And we have, looks like a new person, Time to Grow. Dude, what's up? What's up, Time to Grow? He says, any emerging CNFT projects folks are heating up on? We kind of touched on this earlier. Right now, we are not too excited about any CNFT project. But again, that's just us. Looking at the entire NFT space throughout all blockchains, Cardano is lagging behind. And I love Cardano. But the artistry and the roadmap and thought isn't quite there yet. So I'm not too bullish on any NFT project on Cardano right now, just because I'm focused on Bitcoin NFTs right now. But that's just me. In my humble opinion, I'm not deep into the weeds on CNFTs. Michelle may know a little bit more.
Yeah, I just haven't. And again, it's been about a month since I've really dove back into the CNFT space. But so maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's some cool stuff emerging on there, but right now nothing has been exciting me. But I'm kind of hard to please in this space. Like I go by a very specific set of rules when I'm looking at NFTs and looking at investing in them. Right.
Okay. Again, thank you for tuning in. This is Untwisting the Game Creole. It's the drink talk. It's the rosé. This is Untwisting the Game Crypto. I'm Creole. The beautiful face you see on your screen right now is Michelle URL. And let us know what projects you're excited about. We'll pull them up. We'll let you know what we think about them. Let us know what NFTs you're excited about. We'll pull them up. We'll let you know what we think about them. Thank you for joining us.
I could sing you another brick that I made from my body. I could show you a play. God knows you should know space is holy. Do you really wanna go? 3, 4.
What? Okay. All right, that's fine. All right. Just took a little drink break. We are still here. And I'm watching the chat. Talk to me. Is there a project you want us to pull up?
Yeah, let us know if there's anything else before we sign off. Let us know.
Yeah.
NFTs.
Pull up that stacksart.com, I believe it is. And yes, NFTs are on Bitcoin. And if you didn't know, the first NFT was actually on Bitcoin. And I am bullish right now on Bitcoin NFTs. We'll pull that up. Okay, Harry Lime says NFTs might not be Cardano's superpower. Different blockchains will excel in different ways. Yes, I agree with that.
Right.
And where Cardano NFTs are right now, it's just no comparison right now.
Right, and I will say this: if you're, kind of weary on NFTs or investing in NFTs is just not really setting right with you, invest in the platforms, right? Because CNFT, it has a token. Again, Rarible has a token. Some of these platforms you can invest in instead of the actual NFT, so that's something to consider.
Yeah, and that's the safer bet right now because there is going to be a mass once people realize the significance of NFTs and digital ownership, all artists across the world are going to jump into this industry. So the safer bet right now is investing in those platforms. And tell us what you're sipping on tonight. there's that Bitcoin bird. Yeah, I was on the phone with Dr. Crypto. We talked each other into getting this Bitcoin bird. And I think that was the right move, Dr. Crypto. And I will be live tomorrow to specifically talk about the Stacks network. It's a second layer solution on top of the Bitcoin network. And they are providing not just access to Bitcoin NFTs, but they have a heavy hand into the Miami coin, right?
Right.
There's a company, Project City Coins, that has introduced the Miami coin. All that is on the Stacks network being hashed on the Bitcoin blockchain. And actually, the next city that they're going to roll out is San Francisco. So San Francisco is going to have a city coin also. I'm going to go through all of that tomorrow live around about the same time. So definitely like, subscribe, click the bell so you are aware when we go live. Back to the chat. Alpay, what's up? Arriving fashionably late to the stream. Hey, better late than never, right? Thank you for joining. The liquor's almost here. All right. So, Dr. Crypto says, what's up, Dr. Crypto? I'm excited, looking forward to seeing where the project goes. I like that they are donating to conservation efforts as well. Yes, whenever you're looking at projects, see what they're doing for the community. That's what I'm most focused on, because those are the projects that are going to last, you know.
And may I add, a coup is on that philanthropic vibe as well. Let me go ahead and put that in there.
Okay, back to the chat. Oh my God, if I hear the word coup again one more time. All right, Johnny Reed says, Hail Draconis. Look up RPTC. I don't know what that is. I'm going to look that up too. RP, what, TC?
Yeah, RPTC.
Okay.
Hail Draconis.
Reptilian? Is this? Hold on. What is this? Okay, market cap question mark. The max supply 666666666. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna pull this up.
Okay, this is a coin you're gonna want to sell out of at the height of the bull run.
Okay, ERC20. Okay, it's only on Uniswap. Red flag, but it might be super early. Did they just create this?
See.
What is this? Earth's first animated series for the blockchain.
Okay, so they have an OpenSea as well.
This is hilarious.
You know, this might pop off, actually.
So it's unique. Definitely
It's
unique.
Yeah.
How did you come across this?
For real. Like, what?
I'm trying to figure out, is it just NFTs or is it a game? I'm really want to learn more about this project. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. So many red flags off the top, but that doesn't mean anything in the bull market, right? Because this could... I wish I knew what the market cap was and the circulating supply. Let me go to their Discord.
So this is giving me meme coin vibes.
Yeah.
So yeah, this might be kind of cute.
I would buy this before Doge.
Yeah, very meme coinish. I mean, cool presentation though, for real.
But you know, this is the future we're heading into. Is that there's going to be an infinite amount of meme coins in the near future. Okay, Johnny Reed says you need to. Crawford says a coup. Crawford, don't make me block you. Johnny Reed says you need to watch the animation. All right, let me pull up the animation here. I mean, this is hilarious. This is very unique.
You know, I almost said it has a particular charm about it, but I'm looking at like 3 skull snakes, like 6 skull-headed snakes right now.
Well, there was definitely a lot of thought put behind this, so I am impressed. All right, more liquor is here. Oh, let's pull up the roadmap.
Oh, they have some episodes?
Yeah, play the animation. Can
Yeah,
you play it on yours? All
turn
right.
the music down.
Puny, feeble-minded humans, the reptilian New World Order has begun. We've shapeshifted into all the positions of power you hold dear. The 5G network is almost complete. Bill's vaccines are pouring into your DNA. We put the U
Yo,
in
this
the
is kinda
UN
lit.
agenda. So begins the 1,000-year reign of Lord Cortlar. You're doomed. There's only one way to be spared. 5 Crypto! You know, humans always ask me, hey, Crypto, how do I buy a reptilian coin and avoid becoming a blood sacrifice?
Crypto!
Yes, my lord.
What are you talking about?
Forgive me, oh great, intelligent master. I'm simply explaining the economic benefit of compounding ROI. Look at those candlesticks. Oh, mama.
What are these stupid words falling out of your face hole? Just tell the meatbags the reptilian
This is
horde is
cute.
going to ravage their lands under the banner of the Draconis all-seeing eye and turn every human into a blood sacrifice. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
While I am in awe of the girth of your intellect, dear leader, unbelievably you've missed a tiny detail. We don't have a horde.
Actually, I'm my boss.
Let's go there. Get
So-
a guy who's in
Yeah,
charge.
I'll
I don't know how to do it.
So, Johnny Reese says, I can see this animation being on Netflix or MTV. What I can see this on is, what's that late night segment on Cartoon Network?
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim.
Facts. Yeah, this is actually kind of this is
Thank
kind
you
of
for
cool. I mean, the animation is
Yeah.
very well done. Like, yeah, okay.
Okay, I like that. I hate it's a ERC20 token, though. Let me see how many bag holders there are. Okay, so I just pulled this project up on Etherscan right now. There's one address with 56% of all of the tokens. That's worrisome, but it may be the team. So there's actually a lot of holders here. We've got over 500 people, unique addresses holding this token.
Did this just launch yesterday? The token? The history only goes back to 1014. Did this just launch like yesterday?
That would make sense. Actually, that's why there's no market cap. Well, let me go to Etherscan again here. The reptilian coin. Yeah, 468 holders. This is really not giving me a market cap, though.
You know, I will say this. Stuff like this is charming, especially in a space that can be super, super serious. But
Right.
again, very risky stuff we're dealing with here. But it's charming, for sure.
I would like to know more about the team itself. Was that our go? We already got the liquor, huh? Yeah. Maybe they left something. Yeah, thank you for that. All right, keep shilling us coins. Can somebody beat Reptilian Coin? Oh, okay. Johnny Reed says, well, let me go back up to Alpay. It's like an Invader Zim for the blockchain generation. I'm down, yes. Johnny Reed says, you have to break your rules. Yes, I might have to break my rules. It was, okay, it was a rebrand. All right. That's very, very interesting. I am definitely going to keep my eye out on that project. Anything else you wanted to pull up here?
Let me pull up this video where they...
Can they hear that volume?
Yeah,
Are they getting feedback?
They can hear.
Through that and the mic?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
All right. Okay. Who's that?
People's thing, and
Oh,
we're gonna start exploring it. So, hopefully you guys are good. I can't wait to talk to this puny human, about Hell Draconis. So without further ado,
It looks like some people
roll up
are
in there.
covering it, perhaps.
What, Reptilian Coin?
Yeah.
what's going on, Anon?
Hello, fellow human.
There is a market.
Baby.
Okay, so
Sensei.
there's some faces
Oh my
here.
gosh, how you
There's
doing?
some
You look like everything's
public
okay.
faces.
Okay.
To
I know
represent.
you're wearing
Yeah.
you probably have all these
I mean,
reptilian
Yeah.
scratches on you.
Yeah, look, the constant blood letting.
Yeah, interesting.
I love it.
Interesting.
Now, see, I would want to see what type of partnerships they kind of make out of this. I'm pulling up their roadmap here. Next thing on the roadmap is print propaganda rewards. Okay. More horde rewards. So I'm assuming you can stake it or something. Funding announcement, cast, pilot episode. So this is going to be a full-on pledged TV show. They got an NFT store too.
Okay.
And see, look at this. Your purchase is directly linked to the development of the show. This is the future that we're moving into.
Right.
Where you can crowd loan projects and be a part of that
Right.
project and the success of that project.
Right.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else in the chat? Let me go back to the chat here.
I think I'm okay. Yeah.
They didn't give any straws? Are y'all ready for Q4? Are y'all ready for what you're about to experience? Got a brain freeze. What flavor did you get?
I think I had it tasted like the rosé. It was really good.
Yeah, mine's good too.
Did you have the tequila?
I don't know what this is, but it's good.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny Reed says the voiceover company is top notch in the industry. Yeah, that was really good. Thanks for bringing that to our attention, Johnny. Michelle, Johnny Reed says, give me some non-financial advice. Buy crypto.
I'm gonna let y'all in on something. I was actually gonna record a separate video about this, but I'm about to sell my car. Like, I'm gonna record a separate video over.
She has a nice car too.
Yeah, and I actually really like my car. Like, I really enjoy my car, but I just really put the pen to paper, really kind of evaluated what I want to be doing in the near future and whatnot. And I was just like, you know what? I think it's time for me to let this go. I'm going to be getting some money back. And so that's going into the crypto market.
Yeah.
That
kind of reminds me of, I don't know if he's still active anymore on YouTube, but there was a YouTube channel, Crazy for Cryptos with Digital Dave.
Oh, yeah.
About what this time last year, he was like, hey, if you got a car, sell it.
Sell it. I'm going to
got
find
a
that
house,
clip.
sell it.
Sell it. If you got clothes on you right now, sell those clothes.
He was like, don't eat, buy crypto. And hey, he was right,
Yeah, I'm going to
Again, we're so early. It says, send me Uber drinks, please. You know, maybe we do that for like a, can we do that? Can we send liquor to Uber Eats to other people?
We could get them a gift card or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that. Speaking of which, I'm glad you brought that up. Y'all, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to be doing hella giveaways.
Thanks to me.
False. False. But as we approach 1,000 subscribers and past that mark, we have giveaways planned. We have a lot of cool things that we're working on, you know, to really give back to you all for like sticking through us, sticking through the technical difficulties, sticking through us, getting stuff wrong sometimes, you know, all of that. So super excited about that. I think our goal right now is to hit 1,000 subscribers before December. Before we go to Miami, we need to hit 1,000 subscribers.
Miami.
Yeah.
We will be in Miami. When?
Yeah.
For Art Basel?
Yeah, we're going to Art Basel in Miami. So I think before then we need to hit 1,000 subscribers.
This will actually be my first time in Miami. So
me too. First time for me. So if any of
be
y'all are
fun.
going to be in Miami, let us know. I'm sure we're going to make an official post in the Discord. I'm sure we're going to do some sort of link up in Miami if we have any followers, subscribers, Discord members in Miami. We'll do some sort of link up at a, you know, maybe a cocktail bar or something.
Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Johnny Reed says, where do you guys live on Earth? we are we travel quite a bit.
Yeah.
I would say the South right now.
Yeah.
But I'm out bi-coastal quite a bit. I don't like to say exactly where I am all the time. Of course, I like my anonymity. I could never say that word.
Yeah, me neither.
But, you know, if we are traveling together, Michelle and I, we will let you know where we will be. And if you are around, because we have met up with people from the Discord, and we have given out tickets to wherever we go for events. So we'll let you know. It says, congratulations. Alpay says, the past months, my girl would ask me where we eating tonight. My response, you crazy? We buying the dip. That's
Here's
right.
a PB&J.
That's right. That's right.
Shoot, here's these cheese and crackers.
You know, I'm lucky to have a wife that really understands where this is heading. So there are times that we've actually, you know, held back buying several things just to wait until the end of December of this year. So I understand. I understand where you're coming from.
And also, Alpay, I apologize to you because I know you have messaged me again on Discord. I will answer that. It's just I get so busy and distraught throughout the week because there's just a lot of stuff that goes on during the week. So this weekend, I'm going to really sit down. I'm going to look at that website you sent me. And I'm also going to respond to your message. So thank you for your patience. I apologize that I'm not responding in a timely manner.
Yeah, and I will extend an apology to Crawford too.
Apologies for everyone. Okay.
But you know, especially in the Discord, if I really like to actually take my time and read those messages and respond thoughtfully.
Exactly.
So, that'll be coming.
Yeah. And during the week, it's just a lot because Creole and I have said this before. We still work corporate jobs. So, you know, it's a lot that goes on during the week. We're recording videos, we're prepping for live streams, and then we're doing our 9 to 5 as well. So usually on the weekends we have a moment to breathe and like really digest messages that you all send.
Alpay says I'll be at Basel too. Okay,
Bet.
Alpay, let's meet up.
We're gonna link up. Well, yeah, Creole and I, we'll figure out something because we did the same thing when we went to the Fuck Elon tour in Austin. We met up with a viewer, so we'll put something together. Maybe link up at a cocktail bar somewhere, or we'll figure something out.
Yes, for sure. And anyone else who is in Miami at that time,
Yeah.
All right, good. And again, you are tuned into Untwisting the Game Crypto. I'm Creole. That's Michelle URL there.
Yep.
I guess we'll just jam out a little bit if nobody else has anything to comment or for us to look into.
Yes, let us know. If not, we'll go ahead and close out here in about a minute or so. Let us know if there's anything else.
All right, Crawford, thanks for joining. I bet you don't remember this song.
Fresh out the box. Stop. Look and watch. Ready yet? Get set. It's all that.
We're dating ourselves with this song.
For real. Tell me you're a millennial without telling me you're a millennial.
That drink was good.
Yeah, right? I might have a little spoonful of that margarita one just to taste it, but like, this is probably one of the best frosés I've had.
Johnny Reed, thank you for joining the Discord. Have fun, look around, and you always have access to Michelle and how to message us directly.
Yeah, just be patient with us on messaging back.
Yeah, we've got a lot of things in what am I trying to say? We've got a lot of ideas that we're going to be rolling out specifically for the Discord members. A lot of good things here.
Yeah. So yeah, stay around, get engaged. As I've said before, you know, if you're participating in here, sharing articles or whatever you find cool, right? You can shill your stuff in here. Whatever you find cool, any cool articles or whatever, we're paying attention to those who are, contributing to the Discord, okay?
All right, I guess we're going to go out on this next song.
All right.
Again, you're tuned into Untwisting the Game Crypto. I'm Creole, that's Michelle. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you enjoy this last track as we fly on out.
Is a dystopian future inevitable? Check that out if you're into that sort of conversation. I know we've had in our lives a little bit of back and forth on dystopias and whatnot, but check the video out that I posted today over that and let me know what your thoughts are if that topic interests you. And in that video, I mentioned Cyber Magazine. I am absolutely in love with Cyber Magazine right now. Love what they're doing. Love the topic. Love the presentation. Here's actually a video that I posted in the Discord of the augmented reality capabilities in their magazine. Crazy. Super, super cool stuff what they're doing.
Yeah. We actually have one other question here I want to address. Do you guys have a preference for XLM or XRP? That's Stellar or XRP? So the guy who wrote the code for XRP left and wrote the code for XLM, right? What's his name? Jed or something? I would say right now, I think XRP has more partnerships, but they're in legal trouble with the SEC right now. They will never reach their full potential until they settle that case. So if I was to choose right now between Ripple and Stellar, it would be Stellar. And I would say because I really like their new CEO, the lady. And I don't follow either projects recently. This is back last cycle. But if I had to pick and choose, that's a tough one. But I think Stellar has more room for growth.
Right, and also, let's not sleep on Flare, y'all. I can't remember exactly the connection between Flare and Ripple and the XRP token. I can't remember all of that, but Flare has some interesting things going on, especially with where are they at? Especially with 888, the new world, which is going to be an NFT platform that is building on top of Flare or has some sort of Flare integration, something like that.
Yeah.
Some interesting stuff going on here. So,
and you can't forget, like, the Ripple army is absolutely insane. They're gonna go to the grave with their bags of Ripple.
Yo, the Ripple army, something else.
So, you got to keep that in mind, for sure. Okay, Dr. Crypto says, can't wait for crowd loans on DOT. Yes, that is the main event, and it's going to last until, March of next year. Harry Lime says, almost sold the cat for medical experience about the last death. When I say I was looking around my condo trying to find something to sell, hey, babe, you need this? When's the last time you used this? So, yeah. But we know where this is heading.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we know where this is heading. And, one thing that I'm doing right now is just, maybe we can have a separate conversation at some point about this. It's just reevaluating things in my life. Like, I've gotten rid of a lot of clothes, given them to charity, thrown some stuff away. I've just really been just detoxing my life, if you will. And again,
and yeah, that's taking the orange pill, right? Bitcoin will make you reanalyze your life and makes you refocus on what's important.
Facts.
And a lot of this shit that we have, especially Americans, we don't need.
And just so y'all know, a heads up, I'm going to do a special episode. It's probably going to be a Friday Night Lounge live, but I'm going to be talking about sudden wealth syndrome. And I bought a book about it, and I thought it was just really interesting how it makes you sit down and really figure out what you want to do.
Right.
A lot of us, we think we know what we want to do when we get the money, when we get the bag, but we really don't. Right? So, again, with me selling my car and just detoxing my life, a lot of this has to do with kind of this new information that I'm reading about sudden wealth syndrome and, figuring out what you really want to do when you have the money.
Right.
Right? So we're going to talk about it
because
more.
I will tell you, looking at your portfolio and seeing, multiple commas, it does not make you happier. It doesn't.
And especially if you don't know how to move with that newfound wealth, right? You got to move in a particular way. But again, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about it a lot more.
It's a lot harder to keep your crypto profits than to make it.
Right.
So we're going to show you how to steer that.
Right. And especially as Westerners, Americans, where we, think we have to have cars and houses and all. And again, if that's makes that's what you roll with, you know, no judgment on that. But I think it's important to kind of just like sit back and reevaluate what you think holds priority in your life. Right. So again, we'll talk about it. The Nomad Capitalist, which we've talked about multiple times on this channel, is, you know, a resource that I go to often, again, to just disconnect me from this Western mindset that I've, you know, been around or have had my entire life, right? Yeah.
All right.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. We're really gonna head out this time.
Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. On your way out, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Y'all been killing that thumbs up. I really, y'all, we really appreciate this. Like, seriously, I know every YouTuber says it, but it means a lot. So thank you for that. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Check out our most recent videos. Creole covered polka dot parachains this week. I've covered Artifact, a coup, and also dystopian futures this week. But Creole and I, we're gonna focus and zone in more on polka dot content going into next week in preparation for the parachain. So subscribe.
It's a lot of money to be made here. You know, bonding your DOT token for these crowd loans, you're tripling your money right now.
Right.
So we're going to show you how to navigate that for sure. What projects will have the most likely to succeed, and you can still come out on top, you know, going with a crowd loan that loses. So we're going to show you how to navigate all that within the next couple of weeks. We've been preparing for these crowd auctions for quite some time, and we're really excited, and we're going to show you why.
Right.
All right. Vaughn Perignon. Did I say that right?
Perry.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
Perry.
I think so.
With the 3 thumbs up, I appreciate that, Vaughn.
Yeah. All right, subscribe, like the video, join the Discord, y'all, and we will see you in the next video.